Good morning everyone, and it literally is morning. It's just coming up to 9 o'clock in the morning and I'm sitting in a stream. My feet are in the water flowing past. This is one of these very popular style cafes now where you sit in a river, you eat your food, and literally I've got my breakfast there, I've got coffee there, I've got French fries there, and you chill out and you relax in the water. But usually you expect these places up in Chiang Mai, up in Chiang Rai, in the north, in the mountains, but this is actually in Chonburi. I'm 100 k's out of Bangkok. I'm about 20 k's from Chonburi town centre, and I'm just north of Bang Phra Reservoir. You just basically head down Highway 7 at the Bang Sen intersection. You jump onto the frontage road for about 5 k's, and then after 5 k's, you take another 5 k's inland and you are here. Super easy to get to, as long as you got a car, and it is absolutely idyllic here. Man, I feel like I am up north in the mountains, and if I just pick you up here and show you, right behind me you can see, and I'll zoom in, there's a waterfall, there's a swing over there, all sorts of things going on, which I will show you in a minute. And then you can see down here there are loads more tables and chairs going all the way up this little river. So I'm going to eat my food and then I'm going to rewind back to the car park and to the cafe and show you around this place and why I think this is really worth coming to and is really cool, really great atmosphere, really great vibe. Prices are good, food is good. So let's hit into this. But first of all, let me have my breakfast. So I've parked up. Let's go in and check this place out. And man, it's immediately, this cafe is really nicely all done in wood, wooden deck, wooden steps. Everything is pretty nicely done. So we need to hit in first and order. I want to carry on going and show you what is happening in this place and why I think you should think about coming here. So let's get down to the river. Now, it's called Hidden Falls, but it's not that hidden anymore. It gets very popular, very busy. So that's another reason why I wanted to come down here, have breakfast, because in the daytime it gets busy and it's harder to make YouTube and not get in people's way. So, perfect time to start here, have breakfast, show you this place. So let's look at the prices here. I've spent 565 baht and I wanted to get a mix of Thai and Western food. And we'll start here with a full English breakfast, 95 baht. Then we've got pad pit gang, which is seafood and rice. That's 125 baht, and I've ordered an extra egg at 15 baht. Then we've got guai diao ko gai, which is noodles and chicken and egg all fried up together. That's 95 baht. French fries, 75 baht. Then we got hot cappuccino, which is 75 baht, and finally green tea, which is 85 baht. So grand total of 565 baht. And to be honest, I think for a place like this, to sit right next to a waterfall with a river going all the way up here and all this beautiful scenery and vista, I'm not going to complain about that. So we should also add the water is absolutely crystal clear. Now, if you live in Thailand, you're used to water being polluted. Well, this has come straight out of the mountains. It's absolutely crystal clear. And right behind, we've got a waterfall. I mean, it's absolutely perfect. The chairs and the tables go all the way up the river. You can sit on all these balconies, which I'll show you in a minute. It's just maybe 3-4 centimeters deep. The water is cool, it's nice and refreshing. Man, it is absolutely a bang on. Now I've been here about an hour and it's coming up to 10 o'clock and it's still super peaceful here. The first time I came here to check it out was in the afternoon and it was a weekday, but it was really busy. So I definitely recommend, based on my 2 experiences here, if you want peace and quiet, you want room to take photos, you want to relax, come down here in the morning. So with all that beautiful vista there, we're going to head back up the bank and go up top. So I'm going to leave the river behind, and you can see you do have to be quite careful coming down here. There's no steps, it's mud, bank and roots that basically you have to slither down to get into the river. So I think if you're coming with your older folks, you probably need to leave them sitting up there and then you come down and check out the river, because the bank really all the effort they've made with pathways up there, it's totally run out here, and you're just on mud. And you can see obviously the way it is, that when the flood season comes, when the rainy season comes, the water is going to be right up here. This is all obviously heavily washed by flood waters. So just like in Chiang Mai, where all these cafes and restaurants, this style in the river, are just completely flooded out in the rainy season. Same story here. The rainy season is crazy in Thailand. We've looked at the river, but now we come up a few meters, and all the way along we've got balconies and seating areas where you can sit down and you can look out over the waterfall and over the river. And this is kind of really, really nice, this old wooden and wrought iron furniture. And then just above here we've got a deck going all the way along, which I'm going to show you now. You've got to watch your footing on these stairs. That's one thing for certain. The stairs are not super friendly, and older people are going to struggle a bit here. But you can see here we've got all these kind of like wooden verandas looking out over the river, and here we've got this kind of wickerwork chairs which you can sit down and relax, although I am not sure this is made for my weight, maybe more for small Thai people. And then we go to the next one, a rather ornate table, and here we've got a rocking chair, so you can sit here and rock away by looking down at that view. It's pretty good. And then if I carry on, we've got a swing. So a lot to relax here, a lot to chill out and take the hassle out of life and just relax. And the nice thing also, with that rushing mountain stream always in the background, you've got a really good soundtrack as well. And then we've got a long balcony along here, and I'm going to step down here and go down the river and get up close with the waterfall. But you've got to watch your footing here, because some of these steps are pretty dodgy, and in fact here there really isn't a step at all. You've got to clamber down some rocks, and we've got another level here as well, and then we get down to the river. And you see, we've actually gone past the waterfall there. We're going to have a look here. We've got another waterfall, we've got another river to step into, and it's really cool. You can wade your way all the way up, and you can actually see I haven't gone to the end. We've got even more decks as well to sit out, and there's the end, and we've got a road going through. The sand is pretty soft and I'm sinking into it. The silt here, it's very, very nice, very, very relaxing on the feet. And here we have a waterfall, and I'm actually going down a little bit now up to my ankles. Man, that is absolutely beautiful. I'll just spin you around. This is perfect for photos, and all the trees above are shading it, so you can see the sky is blue. We're in the summertime in Thailand, see the sun there, but round here you can pick your shaded areas. So let's walk back again and try and walk down this river. There don't seem to be any fish in this river, which is a little bit disappointing, although maybe it is just the time of year. That's where I came down before. Now we'll try and carry on down the river and see where we can go. And there's a huge tree line across the river, which I think you could probably jump on and get cool photos. And now we have got quite a waterfall, and I am disappearing down into this almost up to my knees. So I'm going to jump onto the ground and kind of circumnavigate this, because it looks a bit dodgy, and I apologize. I am clambering through rocks here, so the video is not that professional looking. Let me try and get down here, and you can actually see here we've got the waterfall, several levels of waterfall here, and there's a swing right in there. I'm not sure I can get to it from this side. I need to go back over there and check that swing out. But while I'm here, man, that is perfect for taking photos. Anyway, I'm going to clamber back up and then approach this from the other side. And it's really nice here in the morning because not many people about. In fact, while we're here, let's look at the rest of the top deck. You can see it's all really nicely laid out. It's got a patio. You can see it's got a wooden frame. It's all been built out. So a lot of people can sit out here. And also, this has all got a roof. So if it starts raining suddenly, and sudden is what rain is all about in Thailand, there's plenty of shelter here to eat and relax out of the rain. I'm going to have a look at this in a minute, but my feet are soaking wet, so I don't want to get that place all muddy. We'll go back down and try and approach the waterfall from the other side. And again, what I've said is you've really got to watch your footing here. And you kind of got to duck and dive around to get round here. It's not a super great pathway, and hang on to the trees. So definitely for older folks, I think it is a little bit more difficult. Now I'm back down here in the river, and man, this is just magical. Anyway, I've got to watch my footing pretty carefully going up this river, so I'm going to try and go up the rocks. And now we're back onto a silted floor, which makes it quite easy to walk. And when I said no fish before, I was wrong. I see little fish darting around. Man, that waterfall is absolutely beautiful. And you see all the rock formation, how it's worn for thousands of years. Absolutely amazing. And if we look up here, this is absolutely beautiful and relatively easy to walk up. Now you can see again how it's all come down and worn all the rocks. So you can see the roots of this tree here. Right, now I am getting to where I wanted to get, to the swing. And you can see all the waterfalls around, and the swing is right in the middle. So I'm going to sit down and swing myself, and this is pretty cool. I'm sitting in a swing kind of right in the middle of a waterfall in a mountain stream. So we'll leave the waterfall behind and I'll go up and show you the rest of all the seating area. But I will also say there's a lot of mosquitoes down here. So if mosquitoes are attracted to you like they are to me, bring some mosquito repellent if you want to sit down here. But what I think is also cool, you can sit down here, you can relax, and then you can go up and sit up there. And I found there aren't really any mosquitoes up there at all, and they've got fans and everything like that. So it's pretty cool. And as you walk along, it changes depth. It's probably like 2-3 centimeters here now, and it maybe goes down to about 5 or 6. So finally I want to show you this rather cool wooden deck. You can see it's really Thai traditional seating style. I need to take my shoes off and my feet are a bit wet, so wipe them here. But they've got a library at the end. I need to check out whether the books are Thai or English. It's kind of a real mix of books actually. There's a lot of English books here and Thai all mixed together. So pretty much everything is covered. A lot of kids books, kind of a lot of nature books as well. So you can keep your kids occupied if you come here. Anyway, this deck is kind of really nice and it's really shaded. So you can come up here, you can eat and you can relax. I mean, that is just so nice. And they've got fans going as well. So pretty much everything is covered here to come and relax and have different scenarios. And again, this is just a completely different Instagrammable scenario for you as well. So you hit one place and you got multiple different styles and opportunities. So we better have a look at the menu. And the first thing, if you're a foreigner and you come here, you've got to switch it over to get the English on the back and spin that one round as well. And then you can see it's all kind of your Thai and Western favorites you'd expect in a cafe. They got snacks like French fries, nuggets, som tam, noodles, soft drinks. And actually while we're looking at this, you can see we've got spaghetti, we've got full English breakfast, we've got fried eggs, that kind of thing. And then coffee, milk, cocoa, tea, mocktails and smoothies. So like I always do with my videos, I won't go too deep into the menu, but I'll stick a photo of the menu into a gallery and I'll put a link in the description below. So if you want to check out the menu in detail and all the prices, just head down into the description and follow that link. They seem to lack a tap and water to wash your feet when you come out the river because your feet are muddy, they've got gravel in them. But however, this crazy long gardener's hose pipe has done the trick for me. So that's it for my video. Thanks for watching. I'll also mention as I'm finishing, you've got a big car park. There is plenty of room to park here. And to be honest, even this filled up, it's such a country road, you could just park all the way down outside. So plenty of room to park. Thanks for watching. As I always say at the end of my videos, thanks for watching. If you liked my video, please hit the like button. Lots more content like this, cafes, coffee shops, restaurants, kind of quirky ones and off the beaten track around Thailand. Please hit me a subscription. I appreciate that. See you next time.